Hello people, today we will learn about CSS3 keyframe animations. We all know that using CSS3 we can animate HTML elements. But today we will know about keyframe animations in CSS. Let's go and check it out how we can do it. First, I have already created a folder in my desktop, the name of CSS animations. In that folder I have a index.html. Let's open this file in my Visual Studio Code. Go to Visual Studio Code, open folder CSS animations. In that folder, I have one index.html file. In the HTML file, I have created basic tags of HTML and one div with the class box. That box has some CSS rules: width, height, and background color. These are basic tags, basic HTML. Now let's check this web page in a browser. See, we have a box with 100 pixels and height 100 pixels with the background color violet blue. Right. Now I wanted to animate this box when my mouse hover in this box. How we can do that? In the CSS, we have one property called transactions. Transaction. Using this transaction method, we can animate almost all of the properties. For example, I wanted to animate all properties, and the time frame is 1 second. I wanted to animate this element for 1 second. Okay. Now, what kind of animation I need to perform when I mouse over? See, normally we have an object with opacity 1, right? So let's define that opacity 1. Now, when my mouse hovers this box, I want it to disappear that box. Okay. How we can do that? Using same hover dot box colon hover pseudo class. We have a opacity 0. Now let's go to browser and check it out. When my mouse hovers that box, that element will disappear. This is a very basic animation which we can do with basic CSS. But now we have a CSS3. In the CSS3, there is a lot more new properties are coming up. Using CSS3, we can do complex animations. To do complex animations, we need more code. It's not like one line of code, two lines of code. We need a lot more code. But sometimes we cannot remember that much code. For that, we have a tool called cssanimate.com. Let's go and check it out, that website. Go to cssanimate.com. This is the website. When we open that browser, that into browser, you will see this kind of page. Okay. Now what we can do with this tool? Let's go and check it out. See, first you have one element in the stage, and you have a timeline very similar to Flash, and you have a code. See, these code you need to add in your CSS. Before adding this code, first we'll generate some animation. Okay. Now in the bottom of this page you have a 5 checkboxes: standard, Chrome, Safari, Opera, Firefox, IE. If you want, you can keep these things or you can remove these things. See, these all are for browser specified versions. See, for example, now you have only animation. When I add Chrome, it will add WebKit. Opera, it will add O. So for every browser, browser specified properties are there. So we can also use that. That means maybe some browsers will not support common standard tags. So we need to add browser specified. At that point, we need to add browser specified properties. If you wanted to use, you can use those. But I have a latest browsers. My browsers will work with the standard tags only. Okay. So see, now I wanted to animate this element. How much time you wanted to animate this element, you can specify here. Duration 4 seconds. No, I don't want the 4 seconds animation. I want only 1 second animation. See, this timeline has been updated. And repeat how many times you wanted to play this animations. I want one time, two times, five times. You can change this number. No, I don't. I want only one time. If you wanted to infinity loop, you can add this checkbox so that animation will continue forever. Now, my object center position is here only. In the first 0 seconds, I have a normal object. When I got 0.5 seconds, when I reach 0.5 seconds, let's reset it. Sometimes it won't work. I wanted to 1 second animation. At the time of 0.5 seconds, I wanted to scale this element to 0 and scale y is equal to 0. At the end of the animation, it means after 1 second, I wanted to scale this element to 1, that means 100%. Okay, now let's check it out how our animation will look like. See, our animation is working fine. Now I want this animation to be played when my mouse hovers this box. Okay, let's check how we can add this code. Just copy these 3 lines of animation things. Remove all our existing transformations. You add those 3 lines on mouse hover. Okay, then you have some additional code called keyframes. Copy this keyframe tag, add into your CSS. That's it. We have created keyframe animations. Let's go to browser and check it out. Reload. When my mouse hovers, see, the animation is properly working, right? So that no need to remember all these codes every time. We have online tool for this. It's a very good tool. And we have some predefined animations also. Let's check those also. Go to examples. For example, I wanted to shake this object. Now similar thing, you just copy these 3 lines, add it into your hover, and then you copy these keyframes, remove existing keyframe animations, add this. Now go to our browser. See, when I mouse over, it is shaking. It has a lot of inbuilt examples. Also, we can make our custom animations using frame properties. Using frame properties. So we have we have successfully completed this keyframe animations today. I hope this video has some information for you. If you like the information, please do comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.